Hey guys, so today I will be showing you some tips and tricks on how to use the ball and how to handle the ball properly. So as some of you might know, I do rhythmic gymnastics and we have different apparatus. So we have the ball, we have the hoop, the clubs, the ribbon, the rope, and I'm just going to start off with ball, and I will also be trying to do this with other apparatus as well. So without further ado, let's just get on with the video.
So first we're going to start by learning how to hold the ball in our hands. So make sure that when you're holding the ball that your fingers are not too spread apart and not too close. You can leave some space between your fingers. Also, make sure that when you're holding the ball that you're not holding it like this because otherwise it won't stay in your hand. You want your hand to take the shape of the ball. So for the first exercise, we're just going to hold the ball in front of us. We're going to hold the ball in front of us for 8 seconds. And then open your hand to the side like this and hold that for another 8 seconds. Then make sure to do the same thing with the other hand. Hold it for 8 seconds in front of you and then open to the side and hold that for 8 seconds. You can keep your free hand to the side or you can keep it down. Then repeat with your right hand and then again with your left hand. Now you're going to open your hand to the side 8 times. And then change your hand. Again open your hand to the side 8 times. And you're going to repeat again with your right hand and then again with your left. Something important to remember is not to hold the ball like this towards you so that the ball is touching your wrist. When you're holding the ball, you want to make sure that it's lying comfortably in your hand and not touching your wrist, because if it's touching your wrist like this, then marks can be deducted. So now we're going to turn our hand the other way so that our palm is facing down, and you're going to arch your hand as much as you can, and you're going to put the ball on top of your hand like this. Again, make sure that when you're holding the ball, not to spread your fingers too much. Just open them slightly so that there's some space between them and do these exercises. And don't worry, it takes practice, so keep on trying. And we're going to repeat the same exercise. You're going to hold it in front for 8 seconds, open it to the side, hold that for 8 seconds, and then change your hand and do the same thing. Hold for 8 seconds and then to the side for 8 seconds and then repeat that again. So now we're going to open our hand to the side 8 times. Now this can be tricky, so do it slowly at first. Also try not to move your hand, your free hand like I'm doing here. I don't know why I'm doing it, just you don't need to move your free hand. So this is the next exercise. From the palm of your hand, you're sort of gonna flip it over to the top of your hand. First try to do it without the ball. So this is what your hand will be doing. You're gonna be turning your hand over like this. So when you're gonna be doing it, your ball will be going over like this. It's gonna go over your thumb. And then when you're gonna bring it back, it also goes over your thumb. So try to remember that. So when you're doing it, you can slightly bend your elbow and bring your hand up and down to sort of help it go over. First try to do it 10 times, and once you get the hang of it, try to do it 20 times. And of course, do everything on the other hand as well. So when you're doing it, you want to be in control of it. So when you're doing it, do not throw the ball up in the air like this. You don't need to throw it up very high. It even doesn't have to lift off your hand that much. So it just wants to go over your hand like this. So for this next exercise, I had to go down on my knees so I won't hit the lamp. But you're going to start with your hand in front of you. You're going to bring it up to the back, and then finish in front. So you're doing one full circle with your arm. Now, like I mentioned before, you do not want the ball to touch your wrist. So even when you're bringing it back like this, you don't want the ball to be touching your wrist. So you're going to do 20 of these. So this is the next exercise. You're going to put it in your hand like this. Again, you want to take the shape of the ball, and you're going to rotate the ball like this. You want it to rotate outwards. So first start by doing it slowly, again trying to take the shape of the ball each time you roll. So you're going to rotate that for 20 seconds. And you can even watch TV while doing this or the other exercises as well. Now just for coordination, you can try to do the same thing but backwards so that you're rotating the ball towards you this time. And you can do that for 20 seconds as well. So this is what the next exercise looks like. So you will be overtaking the ball with your hand. Like the other exercise, you want it to go over your thumb. First practice by just dropping it. So you're going to turn it over towards your thumb and then you're just going to drop it. Do this a couple of times on both hands until you get the hang of it. Once again, I will be showing you how the ball should go around your hand like this. So this is what you'll be doing with your hand. You can also bend your elbow a little bit when you're doing this. Now you're going to try to do the same thing but with the ball. With your hand, you're going to try to do a full circle and drop it. Now you can try to do it. Very important as well not to throw the ball. Don't throw the ball and try to turn your hand around it like that. That is wrong. Once you have learned that, you're going to try to do 2 in a row like this. The next exercise is the number 8, which looks like this. You're going to start with your hand outstretched and you're going to bring it back. First, you're going to practice this movement, bringing it in and out. Once you've learned that, you're going to bring it up and over your head, and you're going to lean a bit sideways. So, once again, you're going to bring it in, and you're going to bring it over your head and lean to the side and bring it forward. You can also try to do it the other way like this. So, starting with your hand to the side, you're going to bring it first over your head, and again, you're going to lean sideways. And you're going to bend down with your knees and bring it in and out. So you're going to do it the normal way, going in, and then you're going to do it from the top. So a common mistake is to hold the ball like this. Don't grab the ball when you do it. It is not the right way to do it. Once again, you want the ball to be lying comfortably in your hand and don't just hold it like that in your hand. And also try not to touch your wrist with your ball. As you can see here, the ball is not touching my wrist. I always find it a little bit harder with the other hand, so if you want, you can try doing it with both hands like this. So in one hand, you're not holding the ball, but like you're repeating the same movement. If that helps, you can try to do that. And do it slowly with your other hand. You're going to do that 20 times with your right hand and then 20 times with your left hand.
So that was it for my video. I hope that you found it useful and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can click over here or you can click the red button down below. And you can click over here to see my previous video. I hope that you learned something new and I will see you next time. Bye!